What's up everyone, I'm here to bring you the latest news that's come out last week about video games that I found interesting. I want to start us off by saying Resident Evil Remastered, it has been confirmed to be coming to the PlayStation 4. What this basically means is that the GameCube remake of Resident Evil will be coming to the PS4. It'll be roughly the same game, but I believe it'll be 1080p and the resolution of frames per second will be increased. Very exciting news because with Resident Evil, I never played the first one till last year. I played it last year and beat it, but before that I never played it. I started off with Resident Evil 4, which is a very weird time to begin because it's very mixed time, because that was the game where it was leaving the classical formula and it was moving on to the more mixed opinion style Resident games. But overall Resident Evil 4 is still great, but I'm getting sidetracked. Back to Resident Evil 1. I love Resident Evil 1 and I always wanted to play the GameCube remake, but alas I never got around to it. But now that it's coming out as a digital download for the PS4, I will definitely be buying it. I'm excited to play it and see. And hopefully this could be like a sign that they're going to try to revamp the franchise back to its original roots. We'll have to wait and see. Very exciting news. I believe it's coming in 2015, so I'll definitely be getting it and I'll give you more news and the update as it comes out. Next, the Assassin's Creed Unity map size has been revealed. And it has been stated that the map for Assassin's Creed Unity will roughly be bigger than all the lands and islands in Assassin's Creed Black Flag combined. Which is impressive because Black Flag was a big game. Yeah, most of it was travelling through war, I won't deny, but there was a lot of land, and for the map, for the Paris to be bigger than all that is going to be impressive. I saw a picture of the original map of Paris back in those times compared to the Unity's game map, and they're almost identical. It always amazes me how much detail and work Ubisoft put into their Assassin's Creed games. When looking up historical events, characters, everything. You have to really admire the level of detail they go into. Moving on. Next, Uncharted 4. There hasn't been much news about Uncharted 4, but what has come out has kind of eased some fans, because with all the people leaving Naughty Dog lately, people are starting to get worried about the Uncharted series. I mean, I believe Amy Hennig was one of the main people behind Uncharted. I mean, she left, like she wrote the stories and everyone was worried, oh god, is this going to start turning to The Last of Us? Is it going to get super serious? Is it going to be like fun? But thankfully, I believe the director now of Uncharted 4 said that it's still going to be a fun-loving adventure. He said yes, people from The Last of Us are taking it over, but they're going to keep it fun-loving because they are two different franchises. And he went on to say that we've learned a couple of tricks, mainly in graphics and other aspects, that will be applied to Uncharted 4, but we'll still keep the fun-loving aspect of Uncharted, which is, I'm happy to hear about, because it doesn't need to be like Last of Us. It's their own separate thing, and people come to Uncharted because it's like the Indiana Jones of video games. They come to have a good time, crazy antics, and of course the banter between Drake, Sully, Chloe. By the way, Sully better not die in this one. When I said the thief's end, he better not die. In fact, no one better die. And Chloe better be in it more this time. After Uncharted 2, I was very disappointed in Uncharted 3 when she was gone after the first couple missions. I was like, what? She was like one of the most interesting characters in the series. And I hope Carter comes back, because for the brief time that we had him in the game, he was very entertaining. Now, moving on to, I believe, the last big part of news. Mainly one for me personally I'm excited about, WWE 2K15. I am a big fan of wrestling. I believe I started watching it properly back when the invasion started, when WCW invaded WF. And I still like it. Yeah, it's not as good at times as it used to be, but I still find it entertaining from time to time. I love the games. And we heard, no, I was worried that lately with TSQ left and 2K had it. At first I was like, alright, it's going to be the same thing. But then I played NBA 2K14. And I was amazed how much quality and how in-depth the sports game was. And it got me hoping that they could do the same for WWE 2K15. And my hopes have been answered. I saw a screenshot of John Cena and it looks really good. Like the model, it looks so much better than the olden graphics in the game, WWE 2K14 and 13 I believe. It looks like they're actually starting to move on to the next stage of graphics. Like it looks next in. Well, not complete, but it's getting there. And there's also going to be two separate career modes. There will be one focusing on two rivalries, going in depth with two rivalries from WWF's past, or WWE. And I'm going to be going in depth with that. But there's going to be a separate career mode for you create a superstar, you put him in, and it's going to be similar to NBA 2K14 interact with superstars. build your career. I think it's going to be a mix of season mode and manager mode, hopefully, and it's getting me very excited because it seems to be putting more effort into the single player graphics. It looks like they're finally listening to the fans and putting in the improvements that we've been asking for so long. Now, I just hope the online aspect is great and they improve that, because not being able to join the game because you have the same DLC, it really ruins the experience of online, and I believe it's the reason why most people don't play it anymore. I hope they improve it. They're looking good so far, and I'm very excited to see where they go. I believe it's all the main news I have for now. I'll keep you updated when more comes. Thank you for listening, and as always, if you liked the video, please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you next time.